Now, today's top stories and Power of 5 weather from News 5. Sponsored by Akron Children's Hospital.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Mike Brookbank.
And I'm Danita Harris. Here's a look at today's top stories. Who qualifies for a vital safety net in Ohio right now could be changing.
We are talking about the state's SNAP benefits program, also known as food stamps. Proposed changes in the Ohio Senate's budget plan would put more restrictions on who's eligible for those benefits. Recipients could not have more than $2,200 in savings. They also can't have a car worth more than $4,600. The Greater Cleveland Food Bank says those changes could get 100,000 Ohioans kicked off of SNAP.
You're making parents make an impossible decision. You're deciding whether or not to keep the car that you use to drive to work, or you have to decide if you want to keep food on the table for your kids. It's not a decision that any parent wants to make, and it's really an impossible decision.
Supporters say these changes are needed to cut down on food stamp fraud and abuse, but the federal government estimates fraud accounts for less than 2% of food stamp disbursements. The same provisions to benefits were included in a different Senate bill earlier this year, but it never made it out of committee, with more than 60 organizations speaking out against it. Only 3 groups testified in favor of it.
Legacy Village in Lyndhurst is welcoming a new restaurant that might just bring back some old memories for Ohioans. Dippy Whip is going to feature some famed frozen custard from Cleveland area amusement parks that we know are now long gone. They say they will offer a mix of 20th century and 21st century treats as well. That eatery will have vintage props on display from Cleveland's former amusement parks. They officially open today at noon. And Ramisha, a great day to go get some custard or ice cream.
Yes, perfect day for some yogurt, ice cream, for a jog out there, for a nice bike ride, because we are finally getting into more of a dry weather pattern. Can't rule out a slim shot for a brief shower today, but it is going to be a low chance, only about 20%. That means 80% chance that you won't have to worry about it at all. So gorgeous weather expected today, lots of sunshine. Temperatures more comfortable, only climbing to the low 70s across Cleveland and mainly dry. Just a tiny chance you'll briefly be impacted by a few sprinkles, maybe a light rain shower. Heading out to the Tribe game this evening, no worries there. Close to 70 for first pitch around 7:10. It is going to be a beautiful evening, low humidity, staying dry.
Sponsored by Akron Children's Hospital.